Alrighty, so this is just an initial backdrop for this video, just to lead into a point. We're not really going to be talking about this in specific very much, but I at least want to have it for an opening visual for the video. Now, today we are going to be talking about who is going to be on, allegedly, the Tanabata banner, the TDC, Transcendent Dokkan campaign. We're going to be talking about who I think will be returning on the banner. Now, what I've went ahead and did is pulled up the old Tanabata banner, and that will be a frame of reference for what we're going to be using, and then I'll mention a few of the caveats that we have to account for, and that is how the video is going to go. So if that interests you and you are interested to see who I think will be on the banner, then stay tuned. And I hope you do enjoy this one. So if you do find yourself enjoying the video at any point, don't forget to leave a like before you go. It takes just a second and helps grow the channel greatly, and I always appreciate it. As well as subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all of my Dokkan content. You can consider becoming a member down below and get a shout out at the end of the video. And that is all the housekeeping. Let's go ahead and get started. So just to initially talk about this here, we have last year's Tanabata banner, and this one was really one of the worst timings of any banner in Dokkan ever that I can remember. This one might be giving it a run for its money, though, because of just context, right? But here, especially on global, this banner was especially bad timing-wise because it was literally like during the 9-year anniversary. So players had just got done summoning for Beast Gohan, and then we moved on to this banner right here, where LRUI Goku was on a very similar level of hype to Beast Gohan. So not only did we have Gogeta Blue, we had Beast Gohan right after that, and when we had Broly and the Gammas, and then literally during that celebration, we also had LRMUI Goku here. So really just a horrible time to be a spender on Dokkan and to be somebody who wants to potentially save stones because the game is not letting you do that. And coincidentally, we find ourselves in a very similar situation here with the Transcendent Dokkan campaign because of the fact that this is fresh off the heels of GDC, where they gave us not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 banners featuring different summonable LRs. And a lot of those, 2 of those banners were Carnival banners. So they were also in featuring a lot of other unfeaturing a lot of characters that you could also potentially pull. So when it comes to stones and all of that fun stuff, things are just not at a good point. So why am I talking about all this, right? This is because I need to mention some of the characters that I think potentially will not be on this banner, and that is what we are going to talk about now. So first and foremost are the 2 characters on the banner here, being Tech UI Goku and Dispo. This is going to be related to whoever the banner may be at this point, whoever the new LR will be, and then whoever the banner unit will be alongside of them, because Tanabata traditionally is a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, so TDC should be a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR as well. So for the sake of this video, I'm expecting it to be something, my lead prediction right now is something related to Dragon Ball Super Superhero, because of the fact that this is apparently a medal that they give out in kindergarten in Japan. That's at least what I saw. And then there are red ribbon logos in the back here that you can kind of see. So this is the medal that Pan received, and then this is the red ribbon logo that is the logo for the base in which they fought in Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So that's my leading prediction, but again, it could be Golden Frieza, it could be a lot of different things. So I at least want to mention what I think it's going to be. So this could potentially be some form of Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. It could be a Joined Forces character. Then the banner unit could be maybe a Pan of sorts, which I don't really think that would be the case because we literally just got one. Maybe it's a Magenta, maybe it's a Dr. Hedo or something like that that has like that doesn't attack or something like that and gives like crazy support. It could be like Gotenks from Super Superhero, right? Who else fights in there, right? I'm just trying to think back to it. It could be like a Pan and Piccolo character potentially. There are a lot of different options that you could have here in this spot, but that's not what this video is about. Now, when it comes to the reruns, you guys can see we have to factor in 2 TURs. And I actually think this is good because I think this is actually a pretty easy segue. And this is not exactly the most exciting return in the world, but I think I have a decent grasp on who this is going to be the return for. Now, some of you may be disappointed to hear that I think it's going to be Golden Week, Kaioken Blue Goku, and Hit. I think this would be a really good time for these characters to rerun because typically what they do is rerun during the worldwide download celebration, and you guys can see they've only been featured on their own banners at this point. And then this is the summon point thing. This is a whole different bag of worms. So just keep, or a can of worms, excuse me, that you have to keep in mind, right? So So this is going to be their first return aside from their initial banner. So I think that this would actually make perfect sense for these characters to return right here. This would be Kaioken Blue Goku, and then ironically, this would be Kaioken Blue Goku, I guess, and then this would be Hit. Now, when it comes to the other LRs that would be on this banner, I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku would slide down to here, and then Tech UI Goku would go to where Super Saiyan 4 Goku is at, right? Now we have to think about worldwide download celebration. Potentially, maybe this would be like, it's really tough to say what this would be because of just the new format that they were doing. Like Tech Zamasu and Fusion and Vegito Blue just reran. So like, it's not going to be Trunks and Vegeta because they were just on the Vegito Blue banner or the non-Vegito Blue banner. You know what I'm talking about. They were just on a banner. So this could maybe be like Evo Ken here, and then this would be so this would be Super Saiyan 4 on the banner, right? And then this would be, I think, Evo Ken in this spot. And then this specific spot here would be like a dual Dokkan Fest set of LRs. And maybe what it would end up being is like LR Cooler, and then the blue duo, or the Super Saiyan duo from the Metal Cooler movie. I think that is probably how this banner would turn out. And then there is a third TUR that would be Jiren in this spot. And then that is where things do get a little dicey. I'm not exactly sure what TUR I would expect from this because Glorio reran on something recently. I don't think it would be Tech Buhan. Oh boy. If this was related to superhero, that would be tough to say. And then also something that I did not consider, you know who this would be? If this was superhero themed, this would be Orange Piccolo and Beastless Gohan in these spots right here, because Beast Gohan just recently reran, so I don't think he would be on the banner. And then maybe this would be, so let me rework this, right? This is kind of just me working it out in real time. I'm just kind of predicting as I go. New superhero LR, superhero banner unit, int hit, Tech UI Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. Then we have Beastless Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Tech Kaioken Blue Goku, Evo Ken from Tanabata 2020. Then this TUR is sort of a wild card. Any Dokkan Fest like TUR that could be like an EZA that's pertinent to the celebration. If it was superhero, I don't know who that would be, because a lot of the major, like, would they, because if they're going to toss a Gamma on there, they would do both if they were going to EZA them at the same time, right? Maybe, oh man, this makes me think it's not superhero, because I don't know what the TUR would be in that spot. Really, it's just a wild card. Any TUR that's due for an EZA, maybe like the Int ROF Blues, for the fact that they are pertinent to the movie celebration, that would probably be what I'm expecting in this spot. So when it comes to TURs that are in a prime rerun spot, it's definitely like the Golden Week TURs are the favorites to me. And then we just need to look overall at some of the Dokkan Festival exclusive LRs that we know are not going to rerun, right? These guys just came out. He just came out. He just came out, right? So that scratches those three off. These are Carnival LRs. These guys just reran, so that scratches them off the list. This Broly and the Super Saiyan Trio just reran, so that scratches them off the list. I think Tech UI Goku will be here. Beast Gohan just reran, so he's not going to be on the list. This Broly just reran. These two just reran. And then I think that just leaves like the most optimal spot to be this guy to rerun on the banner, because he was a previous Tanabata release in a year prior to this one. So that's what I'm thinking for the banner right now, assuming it is superhero. But if it's not superhero and maybe it's like Goku versus Frieza, then I think these two spots right here, these three are the ones that are like the most up in the air to me. And this could mean like the Metal Cooler movie duo, Cooler himself, and then some movie TUR, right? Like whatever one you want to toss in that spot, knock yourself out, right? But right now I'm leaning towards superhero for worldwide. I don't think that this red ribbon logo here is here for no reason. I don't think they have the cojones to do a headlining MVP 17 for a major Dokkan Festival exclusive spot. It would have to have UI Goku involved in some sort of capacity, I think, to really nail it home, or just Goku in any capacity if they're going to do 17 from the Tournament of Power, if they're going to have him be a headlining exclusive LR for the banner. So that's how I'm feeling right now in terms of who do I think is going to be running on this banner. Let me know down below. What are you guys thinking right now? Are you thinking it's going to be superhero? Do you think it's going to be the Tournament of Power? Do you think it's going to be Goku versus Frieza for Tanabata? Do you think it's going to be something else? Let me know in the comment section below. I always love to hear what you guys have to say, where I got things wrong, where I got things right, what you guys are thinking. It's very important. So if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like before you go. Subscribe if you are new, and always leave a comment. It always helps out. And let's get into some member shoutouts. Okay, so big ups to all of my channel members. If you want to join down below, you can click the link in the description and become a member today. You get early access to Zero to Hero episodes and a shout out at the end of every video, as well as an exclusive role on the Discord channel and special emoji usages in the chat for live streams, as well as a little picture here next to your name. You see, you get a special little Ichigo icon. So shout out to Rado-kun, Brian V, Van, Darth Anguish, and Cosmo. So that's all I got for you in this one. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one.